right, our last snack of this series about riding side saddle, kind of giving a little bit of history. I think the last bit of this that we want to talk about is like, how has this journey been? As we had talked about earlier, it's been a year since this really has been
kind of solidified.
At
really.
the forefront of our mind, like, hey, we're doing this.
We've been working on it little by little. For a year.
There's actually been a lot of behind the scenes work. To be able to really even come to this place. It's a ton of fun. And we as cousins have been able to spend more time together in the last year than we have in the last 7, which has really been wonderful. But I think the thing that stands out to me most is the true journey that this has been, because as we're talking about different topics, things come to the surface, and these topics are coming from our lives and challenges that we're facing, whether it be, with a spouse or with a child or with a parent, or most of the time within ourselves. And that's like, oh shit, that's a good topic. So
if we're talking about it, we can't be the only people who are going through this or thinking about or talking about these things.
Exactly. So it's been a journey of growth for both of us, honestly, to be able to kind of transition through these things that are happening in our lives, and to be able to spend the energy in really figuring out what's all involved with that. The other part of it, I feel like, has been a journey of growth, has been managing, some of the self-doubt and the fear.
Embarking on a new adventure is scary.
Yeah, that's connected to this. Because,
and this is really vulnerable. I mean, I feel very vulnerable oftentimes when we're talking about these things. And when it's just me and my cousin, like, I can be vulnerable with her. But now we're talking about putting these things out for, the world to hear. And that's scary.
Yeah, it is scary. It is scary. So, and we were literally just talking about this tonight, where we've found that part of the reason it's taken a year to do this is because we have justified the shit out of some really good roadblocks to put in front of ourselves.
We are really good at that.
We are amazing at it. We're smart about it too, because these roadblocks sound really, really damn good. Like, oh, of course we can't start yet because of this really good reason. And
we don't have microphones. Well, guess what? We're recording literally in a vehicle.
Right.
Just roll up the windows and let it rip.
So we don't have a logo yet. Right.
Okay.
Right. So all of these things we're putting up in front of ourselves as roadblocks, and it's really kind of stupid. It really has more to do with our level of confidence and being vulnerable and putting ourselves out there in a way that neither of us have ever done before.
It's hard to be big.
Yeah.
Even though you were meant to be big. It's really hard to be big when you've worked your whole life to be small.
Yeah.
To be not visible, to be like a duck on a pond. No waves on the surface, but paddling like hell underneath. And now we want everyone to see all of our hard work and who we actually are and be authentic in a public way. That's hard.
Lift those tail feathers, girl.
Lift your tail feathers.
This is Riding Side Saddle.